According to reports coming from 9 to 5 Google, Google is rumored to be developing its own processor, codenamed Whitechapel, with the help of Samsung, and a new report now suggests that the next-generation Pixel 6 will be the first device in Google's portfolio to get the in-house chip. Apart from the Pixel smartphone range, Google is expected to include its own SOCs in its Chromebooks range as well. Google's internal documents cited in the 9 to 5 Google report suggest that the company is calling the chip GS101, where GS is speculated to be short for Google Silicon. Google is said to be co-developing the Whitechapel SoC with Samsung, a company that also makes its own Exynos processors. The report says the new Google Silicon may have some commonalities with Exynos, including software components. In other news, NVIDIA is preparing to launch its GeForce RTX 3050 series products, according to unofficial information reports NotebookCheck. The leaked specs show that NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3050 family will include two base models, the RTX 3050 with 2048 CUDA cores as well as the RTX 3050 Ti with 2560 CUDA cores. Both products are expected to be based on a yet-to-be-unveiled GA107 graphics processor, the smallest GPU in the Ampere family to date, if the information is correct. The new graphics chip will come equipped with 4 GB of GDDR6 memory that will use a 128-bit interface, though its data transfer of 5,500 megatransfers per second rate seems too low by today's standards, so one should take it with a healthy dose of skepticism. NVIDIA is expected to use its GA107 graphics processor under the GeForce RTX 3050 and GeForce RTX 3050 Ti monikers for a wide variety of laptops. Both versions of the GPUs will be available in variants rated for a 35 watts, 50 watts, 60 watts, and 80 watts total graphics power and will therefore feature vastly different clocks. For example, base frequencies of the RTX 3050 will range from 713 MHz to 1530 MHz, whereas base frequencies of the RTX 3050 Ti will be between 735 MHz and 1463 MHz, depending on its TGP rating. And in our last news for today, LG Electronics appears to have decided to pull out of its money-losing smartphone business and entered into a transition process to relocate its mobile and communications employees to other business units. After suffering operating losses since 2015, LG attempted recently to sell its mobile and communications unit, which oversees the smartphone business. The company has reportedly been in negotiations with various interested buyers, including Vietnam's Vingroup, but failed to reach an agreement with any of them. The possibility of LG pulling out of the smartphone business surfaced in January when LG Electronics CEO Kwon Bong-suk acknowledged that the company was reviewing the direction of its mobile and communications business with all possibilities open. Industry watchers expected an official comment from the company at its shareholders' meeting on March 24, but its chief financial officer Bae Do-young only reiterated the company's aforementioned position that all possibilities remain open. While the company has struggled with the smartphone business, LG's stock value has been re-evaluated with soaring demand for its cutting-edge home appliances and TVs, as consumers have spent an increasing amount of time at home due to the COVID-19 pandemic.